Hi folks, guess what? The second project of 2023 and you will love it. Using my web application, you can just fill in this CV layout and download your CV as an interactive PDF document. To display how it works, I have already filled a CV with my own personal details. Let's dive deep into my CV maker. To offer high level of flexibility and customization, every component I included in the CV structure has a pen component attached to it. The pens are for styling the text in every single chapter. When you click on a chapter to fill it, like this, the pen for that section pops up and very user friendly. Just click on these buttons, style it. Make it bold, light, smaller, larger, etc. Click on the title and again you have the pen. Change the text, you can write something. All the chapters are very flexible. You can change the titles, you can change the content. Click on the details on the title and again you can make it light and bold or smaller, etc. And on the left-hand side, we have a colored column that includes a summary, your name, your title, and your location, etc. And click on these buttons, you can color this column, okay? This is also another customization. And in the CV, I have different components in the layout. Single column chapters, double column chapters, bullet point chapters, etc. Let me show you all the chapters I have. First of all, personal statements. You can change it to personal details. You can change it, delete this, and you can change it to my hobbies or whatever you want. Then the LinkedIn and GitHub sections. These are single column chapters, very basic. Title and details, title and details. Title, LinkedIn, title, GitHub. And for the details, I have only included the links to my LinkedIn and GitHub pages, but feel free to fill these sections the way you, however you want to fill it. Next chapter. Video links to my presentation, links to video presentations of my projects. You can call it projects section or whatever. This is slightly different from the first chapters because here we have sub-chapters. This is the title of the chapter. You can style it again, but there are sub-chapters like project, project details, project details. These are sub-chapters under the umbrella of this projects chapter, let's say. Yeah, Hunter game, auction website, Airbnb website, clone, and all my projects goes here. And here is the thing. In this chapter, you can add as many projects as you want. It doesn't necessarily have to be a project, of course. Change it to anything you want. Like click on this, project and details. Add one more, project and details. You can change the name and the details to anything. And you change your mind, then just remove it. Like you can just remove these additional lines. Just remove it. Like we don't need this, just remove it. And when you want to add new one, just add or remove. It's very, very, very flexible. And the next chapter is education. Yeah, education details chapter is a double column chapter. You can see, like, unlike these chapters, it's not single column, it's double column, and year on the left side and school and faculty or institute on the right side. I just left this empty so that you can see the structure. As you can see, this double column chapter offers some additional pen options. Not only a pen to style the text, but also a pen to add and remove lines. You can add new education lines or you can remove them. There's another option to display or hide these additional notes. There are this additional notes option at the very end of this chapter, and if you want to mention some certain stuff about your school or education background, use it. Otherwise, you can just hide it. If you don't need it, you can just click this and hide it. Okay. And the After that, we have language skills. Again, like education skills, the same double column component. On the left, we have the language name. On the right, we have the explanation. Add, and again, you can add new languages like this, and you can remove them. And again, there are these additional notes, you can use them. You can add 6 lines maximum. This CV is not for people with super skills who can speak 8 or 9 languages. And I didn't include like more columns like reading, speaking, listening. This is the conventional way, but just language and explain your level like advanced, fluent, or near native, or so on. And for French, I simply said conversational. And the final chapter, software skills. A different component with bullet point styles. Add a new programming language. Let me show you. Like you can here add a new programming language or tool. It can be whatever you want. And explain your proficiency one by one, like so. I can do this. I can do that. With HTML, I can do that. I can do this and I can do that. Add another language and explain your capabilities with that language. And again, when you click on this one, you see you can add or remove as many lines as you want. And as I mentioned earlier, this add new skills or this add new project, these sections will not be visible on the final product. Don't worry about it. These page numbers, add buttons, they are not going to be visible in the final product that we are going to produce. And I included these page breaks because we wouldn't want to break the page somewhere like right after, let's say right after the title or so. So these are guidelines, like you can just add some space after at the end of the page, so the next page starts with some space at the very top. So you can just customize it. This is the options that I included. Now we are ready, so let's download our CV. Just click here, download my CV. I'll just download it. Yep, here we have it. I think you can't see it, like you can't see the address bar. I will just open the PDF in a new tab and show you the final product. Just a second. Yeah, here is the final PDF document that the CV Maker has just produced for us. It allows interaction, like you can click on links or copy and paste the text. And remember, we had included some space at the top of the next page. Here we have it. Very tidy, very precise, and very neat layout. Like it's very practical and easy to create CVs using this application.